is happening, guys? So today is going to be a Q&A video. Now, I posted on my Instagram page a picture kind of celebrating the fact that I reached 30,000 followers on Instagram. So I want to thank you guys. That is so cool. So to celebrate that, I'm doing a Q&A video like I just said earlier, and we are going to go ahead and run through these questions. I'm deciding to do this Q&A video in like a different location, which is basically just my apartment living room. I usually do it inside of my room, but I just wanted to switch the location up just because I wanted a different, just like a different surrounding. And also my room is super dirty and I don't feel like cleaning it. I'm sorry, I'm just being really lazy. But anyways, let's start with this Q&A. So there's a lot of questions here. There's like 240 comments, which I'm really surprised. Wow. So John BHM asked me, when would you do a bodybuilding show? Bro, I'm doing one, July 16th. That's the day I'm doing my first bodybuilding show. Your boy Christian asked, what was your first car? My first car was a 2011 Camaro. I got it for my 16th birthday. So that's the car I currently drive. I've been driving it since 2010. Migs Fitness asked LeBron or Kobe. I would say Kobe. I like his mindset. He's like an animal. He just attacks. He's vicious. He's competitive.
Bryant dribbling, has to put it up with the buzzer. Banks it in.
LeBron, I mean, you can kind of see kinks in his armor. He just he doesn't have that killer's mindset. Like Kobe will snatch your throat and step on you. And I'm speaking figuratively, not like actually. But Kobe's just he's a killer, man. He's an assassin. LeBron is kind of like a physical unicorn in terms of we've never seen something like him before. But he doesn't have that mentality to where like he's gonna just like crush your spirits. He's not like a finisher. Kobe's a finisher. Victor Leon 97 asked me what was my favorite cartoon show as a kid. I would have to say Dragon Ball Z, Justice League. I really like Justice League. Static Shock. I don't know if you guys remember that show, but that was a really good one. Dan Kirkham asked me what are my biggest tips for improving work ethic and staying on the grind. I always find questions like that kind of weird. There's not really a way to work on your work ethic. I mean, there's better ways to be more efficient, but you can't really teach someone how to work hard. That's the difference. Like there's, some people are just born that way. Some people are hard workers. Some people are just inherently lazy. You can't really teach someone how to work hard. You can only teach them how to be more efficient at working. You can't. I can't really give any big tips on being, improving your work ethic. All right, so someone asked me what was it like to play college football at such a high level. So as you guys know, I tore my ACL my sophomore year of high school. I missed my junior season of football, came back my senior year, didn't get any offers. I walked on to Texas Tech, made the football team, and was in the process of making the fall roster, like being an actual athlete on scholarship. And it was just really cool, just like knowing that I belonged there. That was like, I guess like the main thing I wanted to know is like, do I belong in college football? Can I play at this next level? And it was like calming for me to know that, hey, like these guys, I'm on the same level as these guys. And it was just, I think that was all I was kind of looking for, because at that point I just kind of quit. But it was really cool. It's also just for like, you high school athletes that are watching this, you have to know that it's a different type of work ethic. It's a different kind of, you put in a lot and you might not even start. You might just be like on, like you might be just third string, or you might be redshirted, and you have to know that you put in a lot of work. You put in just as much work as the starters, and like your life is dedicated to the sport. Like you're from like 5:30 in the morning to like 9 o'clock at night, your day is scheduled out for you. And that's how it is. And you have to make sure you really love the sport, and I figure out that I didn't. So that's the reason why I kind of, dropped off. But it was just really cool to play football at such a high level. Newman S97 asked me, how did you get back into weight training after your ACL tear? So funny story about this. Whenever I tore my ACL, of course I was out of the gym for maybe like 3 days, out of the weight room. But I remember like waking up a couple times early in the morning to go with my buddies to lift weights early in the morning with my torn ACL. So I would be on the bench and I'd do what I could. So I'd be on the bench and my knee's hanging off because I can't really bend my knee. So my knee's hanging off the bench and I'm bench pressing while my knee is torn. I never really left me. I never really stopped lifting weights. That's why my upper body got so big, but my right leg stayed small, because I was still lifting weights, but I just couldn't do like squats and stuff like that. But eventually I got back into it, and it's just not having that fear. You just have to get over the fact that your knee is okay, it's fine. Just go back into what you normally do and have faith that you're rehabbing and your doctor did a good job. Neil Murray 97 asks, do you think that the Golden State can come back? like they have the ability to come back, but I'm not sure if they can. But you know, they did win a game yesterday because they played Thursday. This video's uploading today, which is Friday. But they beat the Thunder. I don't know. I don't think they could come back. It was even a struggle for them to beat the Thunder, and the Thunder weren't playing as well as they could. I don't think they're gonna come back. Chris Kroll asked me, what's your go-to song to get you hyped? I have so many. It switches up, man. It really does switch up. 9 Piece by Lil Wayne and Rick Ross, or John by Lil Wayne and Rick Ross. Anything off of No Ceilings by Lil Wayne. I don't know, there's so many. I don't even want to isolate a song just because I feel like there's so many good songs out there that really get me hyped up. There's just too many. Cal Gray asked me knee sleeves or knee wraps. Knee sleeves, but I don't really use either. I might use a knee sleeve here and there, but knee sleeves. By the way, knee sleeves are really good. I'm like, I remember before I wasn't a really big advocate of knee sleeves, but damn, I might start using knee sleeves. Joe Dunbar asks, where did I get my phone case from and where can I get one? Bro, I wish I knew, because this guy, when I went to Body Power, I told the guy, I was like, yo, I love your phone case. And he took his phone case off and threw it to me. I was like, whoa, this is so cool. Like, this is like the coolest phone case ever because it reminds me of my backpack. But yeah, I really don't know where to find one. I'm sorry, man. Just Why Will asked me, which anime character would you be and why? It's corny. I would say Naruto, just because the fact that he uses he brings everyone together. He finds strength within numbers, and like he trusts his friends, and you know, I would say Naruto just because the fact that it's not about him, it's about everyone else. Andrew Willett 16 asked me what is my favorite lift. I would have to say either squat or bench, just because I like the noise that it makes whenever, you know, like when you come up on bench really explosive and it makes that, like the weight makes the clink sound against the bar. I really like that sound. Carlos Diaz Fit asks, any chance of you traveling solo to do collabs and just for the hell of it? Yeah, of course. I want to do collabs with other YouTubers. Eventually, when it comes to a point, or eventually I'm just gonna start traveling and just like doing collabs and like meeting up and meeting other people. Not so much as collabs, it's just meeting other YouTubers. I want to go out and just meet other YouTubers that I watch. That'd be so dope. It's so cool to meet like other YouTubers that I watch on a daily basis. Like, it was so cool to meet Max, even though it was for like a brief amount of time. It was so cool to meet Michael Corey at FitCon, Obese to Beast. I met him at FitCon too. Chelsea Lips, I met them at FitCon. Like, it's just really cool to meet people in person that I watch every single day. Jay asked me, when am I going to order my bodybuilding thong? Man, I don't even know. That's something I'm not looking forward to. Like, I don't want to be like I don't want to be in one of those banana hammocks, but it is what it is. Frank Prayer 93 asked me Daredevil or Spider-Man. Cal Gray also asked me, he came back and asked more questions. Do you prefer the powerlifting aspect of lifting or bodybuilding? Powerlifting for sure. I love heavy lifting. I'm a performance athlete at heart. I love heavy lifting, being explosive and stuff like that. Bodybuilding is more the aesthetics of your body. It's just, you're literally like paying attention to your bicep and just, you know, is this striation popping? Is this striation popping? I need striated glutes. It's like, I don't really care that much about that. But I'm starting to find beauty within everything. And I'm starting to learn that, you know, bodybuilding has its place within the powerlifting realm. You have to respect that as well. But in terms of weighing bodybuilding and powerlifting is here, bodybuilding is like right here. But they go hand in hand. But powerlifting is amazing. John Ho asked me how tall I am. I am 5'7". Okay, Clark 20 asked me TLOP, coloring book or views. So he's basically saying Kanye's new album, The Life of Pablo, Chance the Rapper's new album, coloring book, or Drake's new album, The Views. So which one do I like the most? I would have to say TLOP. I could jam it basically all the way through. Coloring book is like a close second. Like, Chance killed it. And then Views, I'm still kind of a little disappointed because I was expecting greatness from Drake, and we just kind of got like a classic Drake album where he's kind of like singing, and I don't know. I wasn't really that impressed with it. Okay, so Caleb 12 asked me, how did I become an Alphalete athlete? Whenever the gym opened, I decided to go to the gym, and I had my big squat PR, and it was really cool. Everyone was around, everyone was like, yeah, that's really cool. And I guess everyone on the Alphalete team started watching that video, and they're like, yo, like, this guy makes YouTube videos. And I was really consistent with my uploading. I would upload every single day, and I was like going to the gym, and I chose to go to the Alphalete gym just because it's like a YouTube gym, like people YouTube there. So I was able to have my setup, my whole tripod, and just like film me working out versus going to the LA Fitness that I was going to before. And it was just like, you know, it was a trouble setting up. I was getting in other people's way. it was just like a really big hassle to film. And it was just a lot easier for me to film in the Alphalete gym. I was uploading daily, and they came up to me and said, "Hey, we noticed that you're doing a really good job with your YouTube channel. Really like the videos. The videos are like pretty good production." And it's like they enjoyed watching my videos, so they decided to make me an Alphalete athlete. So that's basically the story on how I became an Alphalete athlete. 16 Vincent Rodriguez asked me, was it ever hard for you to put on any weight when you were younger and skinny? No, I've always been kind of like a thicker person. Like, I'm Nigerian, so my parents would feed me fufu all the time, so like I just gained weight pretty quickly. But yeah, I've always been kind of like a thicker dude. Cleverin asked me DC or Marvel and why. I would say Marvel because if you notice, their superheroes are mostly formed by, you know, I guess scientific mistakes and stuff like that. So they have like weaknesses. DC, I feel like they're just invincible. It's just, I don't know. I just like Marvel better. The storylines are better. It's just better for me. Guy MC18 asked me, are you gonna use any Ghost products? Sure, if I ever get a chance and if I get my hands on some, sure. Joey G Garcia asked me, what are my favorite hobbies besides the gym and YouTube? I love watching interviews. I love watching interviews with people that I look up to. I love hip hop culture, so oftentimes I'll just sit and watch like Hot 97 interviews, the Breakfast Club interviews with Vlad TV, just interviews with Charlamagne the God and stuff like that. I just love watching interviews of like rappers or people within the hip hop culture. That's like one of my hobbies. I also like to draw, so I just draw random things. I like to doodle on pieces of paper. I make shoes, custom Vans and stuff like that. I just love drawing and listening to interviews. That's basically my hobbies right now. Shane Whitney asked me, do I miss football? I kind of do, but I don't miss what it takes in order to be a football player. I miss, just like the Friday night lights or Saturday night lights, whatever you want to call it. Just like you have like one play and you feel the play and like you're looking at the linebacker in his eyes before the play starts, and then I miss that. But in terms of getting ready for football, what it takes, I don't miss that at all. JDevon16 asked me, how do I buy some dope sneaks? Email me at russwole@gmail.com and we could work something out. And Wanu asked me, do you watch DBZ or any of the Dragon Ball series? I don't watch the new one. What is it called? Dragon Ball Super? I just want to keep my memories of how it was before, like the DBZ with the Cell Saga and the Majin Buu Saga. I just want to keep those memories, because whenever I started watching Dragon Ball GT, I was just like, this is bad. This is so bad. So I don't trust Dragon Ball Super. Basic Code asked me, what's your number one pet peeve? My number one pet peeve is listening to people chew food. That sound just irritates me. I don't get annoyed easily, but that's definitely one of the most annoying things ever. Okay, so Austin asked me favorite food ever. My favorite food ever would have to be probably a bacon cheeseburger. That sounds so amazing right now. I don't even want to think about it. I can't have one, so that's my favorite food. Kalili Pad, I think that's how you say it. What part of Nigeria is your family from, and do you understand the languages? So my family is from Benue State. We're Tiv. I can kinda understand the language. I can't speak it though. Like I'm a disappointment. I can't speak it. Brian Ramos asked me Naruto or Sasuke. While watching Naruto, I love Sasuke, man. Like, of course I would want to be Naruto, but watching Sasuke, he's just so cool, calm, and collected. He's very strategic when it comes to his fighting scenes, and his fighting scenes are so dope. Cause like it's a form of physicality with the mental aspect of it, like planning your next move. So I would say Sasuke. Marcella 10 asked me, if you could learn any language, which one would it be? It would be Chinese. And it's kind of sad because I took Chinese for 3 years. I kind of know Chinese a little bit, like ni hao, wo jiao, Russel. I could do that, but man, I wish I had learned Chinese. Swiley17 asked me, favorite player to play with in 2K, least favorite to go against. My favorite player to play with on 2K is Russell Westbrook. I love playing with him. I just love driving down the lane and like dunking it. My least favorite player to go against would have to be Steph Curry, just because he can pull up from literally like as soon as he crosses half court, and it's just like you can't really do nothing about it. It's super annoying. Alright guys, so I believe that's enough questions, so we are going to end this video right here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys were able to learn more about me from me answering those questions that you guys asked me on my Instagram page. And also thank you guys for 30,000 followers on Instagram. It has been a crazy ride. So like always, if you guys like this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Get better today. I'm out.